Well, if you wanted to really get down to the nitty gritty on why Martin Scorsese's angry, just pay attention to what's going on in the background as I talk. It's all about money. Okay? Now, if we all knew his films were making bank, like I said in my podcast, if his movies were making bank, this wouldn't be an issue. It's these movies that he deemed less than his, these Marvel superhero movies that he deemed beneath his quality cinema, that funds his quality cinema. He can't stand it. These films are critically acclaimed films for the most part. But even with Leonardo DiCaprio, a lot of them still aren't making major bank. Okay? And I'm going from current to the past to show a pattern that even by today's standards, these movies don't make a lot of money. And a lot of them don't get a lot of recognition when it comes to moviegoers. And it's like I said about my personal preference when it comes to watching movies in the movie theater. This is not a knock on these films' quality. This is showing you that the movie going generation wants to be entertained. Thought provoking cinema isn't something that you see being popularized in movie theater demographics. It just doesn't happen. But now the Joker came along, and you know why that's different? Because it has the name Joker on it. And I don't give a damn what anybody says. You can be on Twitter trying to take stabs at Marvel because, oh, it's quality cinema. This Joker movie is the highest grossing rated R movie of all time. And I'm like, you know what? Because it has the name Joker on it. If this movie was called Confessions of a Serial Killing Clown, nobody would give as much fuckers as they do. I said fuckers. As much fucks as they do, because it has no ties to a more popular franchise or a more popular character. Okay? So let's not get it twisted, people. Let's not get it twisted. It's all about money and recognition. And he still has all the recognition in the world. When people are, oh shit, Martin Scorsese film, all right. But people seem to wait for these movies to come out in home theater. Because I believe a lot of these movies get a lot of recognition. They get nominations for Oscars and things of that nature, Golden Globes. But remember, Leonardo DiCaprio, who starred in a lot of Martin Scorsese films, Wolf of Wall Street, The Departed, Gangs of New York, The Aviator, possibly more, who knows, Shutter Island. He didn't win a Oscar until he got fucked by a bear in The Revenant. Like my friend says. Until he got bear raped and stuff. Just like Halle Berry did. Where did he take it to? She let Billy Bob Thornton smash for pretend on camera. Make me feel good. Can you make me feel good? Remember that? Remember that, right? Exactly. My point. So it's all about recognition. And I'm sorry if most of the cinema goers today like Marvel Studio movies. They like comic book movies in general. It ain't just Marvel. Marvel just happened to be more popular because they've been slow building this for over a decade. And then look how popular DC is. Look what DC, the name the Joker did for a movie. It brought attention to a well-made movie. Okay? It did. Because if this was a well-made movie that wasn't part of the Batman mytho, this movie wouldn't have done what it's been doing in the movie theaters. And I bet the bank on that. And you can sit here and just say, oh, because it's quality cinema. Okay? Like I said, quality cinema don't bring in box office bank. It don't. It brings in awards and recognition, but ultimately, Martin Scorsese is showing his intent that he wants his movies not only to have recognition and critical acclaim, he want that money. He want that money. It's an old school pride. But remember, every old school generation always thinks the new generation is slacking. To a degree, they're correct. But then again, there's just some who's stubborn as hell. Is Martin that type? It's starting to really look that way. But in the end, like I said, these movies that he made don't make any money. Look at The Silence with Adam Driver and Andrew Garfield. Crickets. Box office crickets. A bomb. And that made no fucking sense. But hey, like I said, it's the demographic. That's what makes sense. People were like, you know what? Andrew Garfield and Adam Driver were good in this movie, but who fucking cares? I'm not saying that. I'm not taking a stab at these movies. I'm just saying these are movies to be viewed at home. These are movies that are popular through word of mouth. These are not putting ass in the movie theater type of movies. But I digress. So as usual, because I'm a fury, I'm here. And I'm out. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. And peace.